ẹ̀yin ọmọ káàárọ̀ oòjíire ẹ tún wá gbọ́ ọ a tún ti gbé sófo dé o nàìjíríà ó ní agbára o ẹ̀yin ọmọ káàárọ̀ oòjíire ń jẹ́ mọ́ máànì kan tó ń pè ní Sam Clef eléyìí tẹ̀ ń wò lójú àwòrán yìí producer àwọn olórin ni o tá bá ń sọ àwọn olórin kò ń ṣe àwọn olórin kúẹ́kúẹ́ o kò ń ṣe àwọn olórin tí wọn ò ní nọ́mbà o àwọn olórin tó jẹ́ wípé ráǹkì wọn ga nínú nàìjíríà tá bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ bí àwọn Ọlámídé Bàdó bí Wizkid bí àwọn olórin great one ni máa yìí ti produce fún o ẹ wá gbọ́ ohun tó sọ ó ní Mohbad ò lè rí justice ó nítorí àwọn Naira Marley ní government backup níbo la fẹ́ bá yàrá já ní nàìjíríà èmi kọ́ ni máa sọ ó yá ẹ wá gbọ́ nǹkan tí màní yìí sọ torí wípé ó ti mọ̀ wọ́n dáadáa ó mọ̀ ọ́n torí producer wọn náà ní tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ gbọ́ ohun tó sọ ẹ gbọ́ nǹkan tí Sam Clef sọ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ justice for Mohbad àmọ́ bó bá máa rí justice gbà tí ò bá rí justice gbà gbogbo àwa ọmọ nàìjíríà àti lajú wa lẹ́ràn gàndàn báyìí àti ń rí àti fẹ́ wo ibi tán fẹ́ ṣe é dé èmi kọ́ ni máa sọ ọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ màní yìí ẹ máa bá wa pín ẹ jẹ́ kó délé ẹ jẹ́ kó dóko ó dìgbà kan náà ó dire o.
You know, Naira Marley and Sam Larry, they have government backing. You can't win this case, but we did not give up. We raised our alarm and other people join us. And shout out to all the blogs and every other people that have been fighting for this cause. So why are we here today? I'm here because I want to give you guys updates and about the police. First and foremost, I need to say thanks to the police for at least working with us, because at first we all know that Mohbad was already buried by his parents. He was buried by his parents, and let me just turn off this comment section so that we can be focused. So we all know that Mohbad was, buried by his parents, and who are you to question their parents? But we took it upon ourselves to raise an alarm, and to the glory of God, we started doing our own justice, and the police worked with us, because at the end of the day, his body was exhumed, and that's a progress. We need to give kudos to the police, at least for that first step, because in as much we know we're in a country where there's no justice, but at least let us start from somewhere. So first and foremost, Mohbad was already buried. And who are you to tell the family how to bury their own child? They are mourning, like everybody's saying. And the father already gave the consent that they should go ahead and bury him quickly, because, he's a child and he's too young. Parents are not supposed to be there. They don't want to see their child. They can't wait. So my question was that, don't the father know that Mohbad is a star? At least he has some friends. Even though you're not going to go for the burial, which is according to tradition, there are people, his friends, that might want to attend. They might want to plan a befitting burial for him. So I started questioning so many things. I said, is it that his father was threatened? Is it that his father knows about his death? Because I know a lot of people are saying, why am I calling his father? Because I feel like they were trying to cover up so many things. First and foremost, who gave Instablock Nigeria the information that it was an ear infection? Who did that? And who also leaked the video about the wife? So there's been some distraction. They were trying to distract everybody from the main goal. The main goal is about justice. Now, Mohbad was signed to Naira Marley, and we all have videos online, so many videos online of bullying, and not just, even in the midst of Mohbad, Naira Marley himself. We have videos of Naira Marley manipulating Mohbad father and Mohbad and his parent in a video where Mohbad was wearing a dark face. That is manipulation. That's a threat. Like, how do you call your parents? What are you reporting for that he's doing drugs, that he cannot have access to his stuff? We also have videos of the NDLA who went to bust Naira Marley house, and Mohbad was the target. That is a coup. That is an all-planned and strategic coup. That's a threat. They were just trying to break this young man. So this young man was broken, and he was intimidated mentally, emotionally, and physically until his demise. So a lot of people will be asking, Naira Marley has been dropped out later, that he's not aware, he's not, doesn't have any hands in it. And let me tell you guys something. There's a movie called Scarface. You see, in Scarface, as a mafia, you don't go after anybody. You send your hitmen, you send your chariots. We call them the chariots, like Pharaoh. did in Egypt. When the Israelites wanted to leave, he was stubborn. He was like, how dare you leave, this one, this one. So who was Mohbad to Naira Marley? Mohbad was one of the best men of Naira Marley's team. He was a writer. He was a good writer, creative, very, very productive. But at one point in time, he felt like he was in darkness and his light cannot shine here, that he wanted to go out to shine. So what happened? He knows a lot of secrets. So what happened when you want to leave a cartel and you know a lot of the secrets? What happened? So I want you guys to start thinking with your brain now. So what happens if you're in a cartel, if you're in a movement and you know all of their deep secrets and you want to leave? What's going to happen? They're going to come after you. They're not going to come after you by themselves. They're going to send their own boys after you. Because I have so many people that wanted to book Imole for shows, and anytime they book Imole for shows, Imole received their threat that if I see you in this place, I'm shaking it. So at the point in time, this guy was broken. I don't know if you guys have seen the video of him in CTFM. He would die where he was even crying. So how did Imole solve this problem and gave us a hint? He started singing and giving us a message in a song. He knew he was going to die. He knew death was coming at any point in time. He was aware. His spirit was telling him. There's a song I heard with Yaya. He said 2 a.m. If you call me, you don't see me, you will see my disciples. Those are codes of war. Those are codes of angels. Those are people that know who they are. So he already plants a seed of evidence that, see, if I die, hold Naira Marley responsible. We have a lot of videos out there. So my question is that why are people so blind to all this? Why are people still trying to cover what is already out there? The reason why you see a lot of artists and record labels are not putting out because they themselves do the same thing, but they were not as violent as the way Naira Marley went. Remember, there's a video of assault when Naira Marley also came on live and said, he's on drugs. Who does that? Who comes on air to condemn your own artists? There is something going on. I remember NDLA wanted to endorse Naira Marley. There are so many secrets on this stuff. One man is exposing the darkness in the industry, in the police sector, in the NDLA, in the drug cartel, in the judicial system, in everything. One man. This matter long gone. So how did I become so curious about this matter? Like I said, if you're just joining, I became curious because they were trying to cover up so many things. They would have succeeded if we did not raise alarm. None of you will be here today. If we did not raise alarm, none of us will be here today. They would have buried him because is it a coincidence that Naira Marley was not in town? That's Anzinoliski and Samilari was traveled the next day. What are they running away from? In other words, they knew about something. You can't tell me it's not, they don't know anything about it. Fine, the police are doing their own case. We're not interrupting them because we gave them the case. We gave the police the case because at first, Mohbad already wrote a petition to the police. And what happened to the petition I wrote to the police? I hope the police have seen that petition. And it's a slap on the police face. So now, I noticed that the police said, we should let them do that. We should give them 2 weeks. We've given them time. They're doing the autopsy. So because they've cooperated with us, they've given us, they help us to exhume the body, they're doing the autopsy. So we need to say, police, well done, well done, well done. Okay, I don't do like 50 when I finish the work. Because if I don't finish the work, we would already do our own justice. The justice we first did was to cut the wings of Naira Marley and Samilari. As we speak right now, Samilari is on the run. He's on the run. We heard that right now he's somewhere in Mozambique or Mombasa. He's running free. He doesn't have peace of mind. He's running. All those ones that open his Instagram, he's just trying to decoy. He's on the run. So why did Naira Marley put out a letter yesterday that he's ready to come back? Because as it is right now, it's about to be tough. Because we're about to take it to the next level. Because if we don't end this would have destroyed everything we've built in this industry. This industry was built, fine, everybody individual effort. Everybody contributed, different record labels, build their own structure. And sometimes it's not always the record label fault too. You know, record label have invested in artists and artists want to pull out. So record label say, I'm now only pull out. So they will now start blocking your ways. You can't perform, you can't go to shows because when you were signed to them, you don't have contact to all these people. You understand? So there's so many things about this Mohbad case. And what we are experiencing is a myth. See, my story is not going to be on a straight line because this story is like a movie. You know when you're watching a movie, where they go first show you one movie, they'll come play back. So if you are listening to me, just be getting the point. So let me now start again. Now, where are we coming from and where are we going to? The destination of Mohbad. So Mohbad joined a record label called Marlian Records. Now Marlian Records, who is the owner of Marlian Record? Naira Marley. At the point, everything was good. Mohbad, talented. If you watch all his video, you'll know that this guy has something to offer. So he joined Marlian Records, and at the point, it felt like, yo, this guy is, I'm bigger than where I am. I don't know if you guys noticed Zinolowski. I look at Zinolowski, I'm like, yeah, this guy is so talented. How come he's not in the front line like the Rema? Then I realized that, oh, the same thing. He was trapped. Zinolowski was trapped. How did they trap Zinolowski? They used a girl to trap him first. Remember, there was a girl who was dating, right? They used that girl to trap him. So when he broke up with the girl, what did they do? They used Ferrari to trap him. If you look at him very well, he is not happy because he looks at his phone. He knows he's supposed to be out there because he has 8 songs. If you want to get numbers on stream, Future Zinolowski. He has a lot of fans. This is not Agege boy. Me, I be Agege boy. I be Jew boy. I be Shaga boy. I be Okaruba. I'm from the streets myself. So, but I noticed that there's something dark about that Marlian record label. There's so many people that are in court. It's not the first person to join court, but there's a way you do things. You don't just, use it to oppress young people because there are some rules you don't break. So what did Naira Marley do? Like I said, if in case the police are saying they might not see anything in the autopsy, we have evidence of assault. In America, if that case is like a RICO, what English do they use? By now, they're supposed to put, the Nigerian police supposed to put 1/3 for questioning. Come and answer this question. This is what you did to this guy. We have videos of his neighbor. I have neighbors the neighbors in his house. I have females that recorded those incidents that we are seeing online today. And there's a lady that sent me DM and said, Sam, don't reveal my secrets. That sent me that video. Who sent those people? Where were you? You could not protect your own artist. Then you're an accomplice. You're an accomplice because you also did a video and you called his parents. Just look at how to manipulate them.